Hi guys, we're back again and we have another video for you, and this time we want to do a how we met video or tag.
How did we meet? I guess going back to the very start, first time ever cast eyes. You want to go that far back?
We can go that far back.
Alright.
Yeah.
Briefly touch on it. I think first time ever cast eyes would have been back in middle school.
Yeah.
Year 6?
6, yeah.
Yeah.
Back when there were middle schools. I don't think they exist anymore. So that was the school before you go to secondary school.
Yeah.
After
High
primary.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and so we were in different classes, weren't we? But we would have crossed paths over certain things. You know? You did a couple of performances, I think. School assemblies and...
So you would have seen me somewhere.
That's what was exposed to her singing talents at a young age.
Yeah!
Maybe something embedded caught my eye early on.
Oh my god, get out of here.
I'm going to marry a superstar.
Oh, get out of here, man. It was, what was it? The song that you keep teasing me about that I sang in middle school.
God is watching us from a distance.
From a distance. The world looks blue and green or something like that. It's
Voice of an angel.
Yeah, no, okay, no, I wouldn't go that far, but Whitney Houston sang it. So we met in middle school. He was a skate bum. He had these baggy trousers and he wore a chain on the trousers and he had a skateboard and he played bass guitar.
No.
Oh, he just played guitar. He just played guitar. And he used to perform in a few things.
Did a couple of performances, didn't we?
Terribly.
At school stuff and pubs and things like that. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all history now. For me anyway.
Yeah, so middle school. So we didn't know each other at all. No. Well, we knew each other. We saw each other around.
Yeah, but we weren't friends. We wouldn't talk or anything.
Yeah.
We knew of each other really.
We were in different classes.
Which pretty much meant you didn't cross paths often.
I was sort of a townie, but not really a townie because I couldn't afford to be a townie. I couldn't afford all the things that the townies used to wear.
Townie is essentially what we used to call people that dress like chavs. Yeah, but you weren't really a townie, you were just in their class.
I was just in their class. I was just the African girl.
African girl.
I used to wear these green, one of my best friend knows, these green trousers that I used to wear and a red coat that we got from, I think it was from Asylum Welcome.
But then when we really first met, properly.
No, and then we went to secondary school together.
Yeah, but again, we didn't really cross paths often. You know, big school, lots of people, different classes, so we never really had any run-ins in with each other, did we? Until year 11, I think it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I noticed you properly for the first time. You had a bit of a nickname in school, which...
What was my nickname in school?
I don't know if you want me to reveal it to everyone.
Bubble butt.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So that was her nickname, but you know,
But it wasn't
for me. It wasn't a negative nickname.
But no, Daniel. It wasn't a common nickname.
If a couple of people wanted to tease you, they would say that.
Yeah.
But so then we started bantering a little bit. I used to take the mick out of you, I think, in class.
Yeah. In science class.
She used to ask a lot of silly questions.
It wasn't silly questions.
No, of course.
Can I just say, I got a better grade than you in science. I got a B, and you got...
I got a C, I think.
Exactly. And the questions that I used to ask, everybody wanted to... Not everybody maybe, but a lot of people didn't have the answer, so I'd always ask just to make, because I wouldn't understand it, and if I couldn't understand, I wanted to ask the teacher until I understood. And people like him who didn't understand but were too shy to but were too shy to ask, I would ask and then would get the answer and then everybody knows.
Exactly.
But Dan used to think I was stupid and that's why I was asking.
Or maybe I used to use it as a way to
Talk to me.
pick on you.
And talk to me, right? Yeah.
Get you to notice me a
So
little bit.
maybe he was flirting.
School ground tactics.
Yeah.
Young boy tactics.
Yeah.
So
What was that?
so that's when we kind of started, and I guess when it was really year 12 when
We started.
taking interest in.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. No, it
No?
wasn't. I wasn't interested in you in year
Was
12.
it not year 12?
No. How we actually really started talking was in tutorial. I think it was year 12. It was in year 12, but we weren't like, oh, I like you or you like me. We had these tutor classes in the morning. Yeah. So every morning I'd come in, put my bag on my desk, then go to the bathroom. Came back, I found Mr. Daniel sitting in my seat on the desk.
Seat.
Okay, so but my bag was there, so he knew that somebody was sitting there already. And I'm like, you're sitting in my place? And he's like, no, I'm not. And I said, yes, you are. And he said,
The chair there. That's where you're sat. This was where your bag was.
yeah. I said to him, did I ask you to move? I can't remember asking you to move.
I don't think you asked me to move, but yeah, you just thought this was going to be your lone little table up front by the teacher, in front of the class. There was no other seats in the class to go to, so where was I supposed to sit?
Right, so me thinking, okay, I'm gonna make this dude uncomfortable and I'm just gonna sit down and he's gonna move. So I sat down. Daniel didn't move. Daniel didn't move. Next morning, I'm sitting there, Daniel doesn't move. So we start talking at that point. We start bantering and whatever, just having a laugh. And then one time, I don't know how many months into our sitting next together in the mornings, Daniel moved. I came in and Daniel was not there. Why were you not there?
I think I had another? I think I had a different girlfriend.
Not a different girl. Yeah, okay, so you'd got a girlfriend.
I got a girlfriend, yeah, at that time.
Yeah.
So I'd moved to, she was also in the same
Same class.
So I'd moved to go and sit with her.
So he ditched me for another girl. Maybe I don't think they can hear you. I think you need to speak up and tell people how you ditched me.
I didn't ditch you.
You ditched me for another. He left. He left.
Moved to sit next to my then girlfriend.
Yeah, he left.
For a couple of weeks.
So I was there on my own. Which is fine, because there wasn't a, oh, I like you
Well, obviously,
thing going on.
You're obviously longing for my attention, weren't you?
No, I wasn't, Daniel. I wasn't at all. So he left, and then for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so, however long it was, I was sitting on my own, and you were, over there enjoying yourself. And then another morning I come in, and he's back.
Came back. I came back.
He came back, and I was like, oh, where did you go? I'm sure I asked you, where did you go? What happened? And he's like, oh yeah, I'm just coming back because it was more fun over here. We still didn't get together then.
Then we had one class together, sixth form, or what was it? AS level, first year sixth form. Yeah. Where we would, I don't think we sat, but we would always, we'd have to go to the libraries, the computer room, and Haula would always rush over there before me. I would
to get a computer.
Take my time, and then Haula was, guys, I've got space here for you, got space here for you. Yeah, don't you remember?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Or okay, then I asked you to save me a seat, and you would go and get me a seat. You would save me a seat.
I think that was in year 13. So in year 13, right before we started dating. Year 12, we were just in the same class, and I think we used to talk, and we didn't, I don't know, I don't think we'd said too much to each other, because I had my friend in there and you had your friend, and then, well, maybe we might have spoken.
Yeah, of course we spoke a bit.
But it was year 13 that we started saving each other computers in the library.
first signs of a blossoming relationship.
But I only saved your computer when you asked me to save your computer.
Oh.
I never run over there and never be like, oh, I've got a space here for you.
I think there might be a couple of occasions.
I don't think
maybe
so.
After I set the precedent of saying get me a seat.
Yeah, maybe.
You would automatically do it and go, yeah, I've got your seat here. So, you know.
Yeah, but I wasn't running to the library so I could save you a seat.
No.
I was running to the library so I could get myself a computer and then I'd save you a seat.
Okay. If you say
Friends, I told one of my friends, what do you think of Daniel? And they're like, oh no, not you and him, not you. Like, you're so different, He was, and he still is, like the most chilled out person, and I'm, opposites attract. I'm completely like the polar opposite.
Yeah.
But somehow we started talking on the phone.
No, the email first.
Oh,
remember, it was
yeah.
over Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know how you got my email or
I think you got my email.
I can't remember how. It was, probably we made some excuse about sharing work or something like that,
Yeah.
So I'll have to send you something over the holidays.
Yeah.
So, and then, just strike up a conversation. Then you wanted me to come to some party. And I was away. It was family holiday, so or visiting family over the Christmas period, so I was away. So, oh no, I can't. And then that's sort of what led us to start to talk about, should I take, maybe we can go out when I'm back, go to dinner at some point, or drinks, or, because we couldn't see each other at parties. So then that's when we were bantering about, where do you want to go, what do you like to eat.
Were we on the phone by this point?
I think it was still, because I was saying, no, I can't come, but maybe we can go and get something when I'm back, just the two of us.
Yeah.
And then you were going, oh, where are you going to take me? I said, well, what do you like to eat? You said chicken. So I said, oh, KFC. As a joke, really, because it was the chicken shop to be at.
Yeah.
So then we were, laughing, cheap date, all that kind of crap. And then we settled on...
We went to Nando's. But Nando's was popping at the time.
I have no idea what you wore. I literally was just infatuated with your eyes.
Yeah.
Couldn't stop looking at your eyes.
Like, all I remember was you weren't even able to eat. I don't think you ate much. You were just literally staring at me most of the time.
Weirdly.
No, not weirdly, but
staring.
Yeah,
no.
he just spent...
infatuated with her
Yeah.
large, beautiful, alluring eyes, as you can see. So we just, God knows what we spoke about.
I don't know.
But we just, chatted and bantered away for
we
a good few hours, didn't we? And it was a perfect first date, really.
And then that was it. We just kind of took it from there, and we dated for a while. I met his parents, and they were cool. But you didn't meet my mum or my family until
about 6 months into the relationship.
I hid it because I was scared that my mum, wouldn't approve, or she'll say, oh, you must dump him, you mustn't have a boyfriend. And I finally had to tell the truth when some boy grasped me up. I think he did it deliberately. He came over to my house. We lived close by, so he came over to my house and he's like, oh yeah, Haula, I saw you with your boyfriend at the bus stop. And I was like, my boyfriend? My boyfriend? What? I don't have a boyfriend. I don't have a boyfriend.
Sweating under the
Yeah, but then eventually I had to tell my mum, and I think I was like, oh yeah, he's not really I like this boy, and I think I just had to come out with it. I can't remember exactly what I said, but I did have to tell my mum in the end. But that was it, and then you came over and met my mum and
your sisters.
And she approved, and we lived happily ever after.
Rest is history. Do you know what we missed?
What did we miss?
When we used to meet at the bus stop after work.
Oh my god!
She She used to work at M&S. I used to work at, what was that at the time? Next or Debenhams?
Next Clearance.
Yeah, when Next Clearance existed. And yeah, we used to finish work at the same time, so we would
around 8 o'clock, right?
around 8, yeah. So we would then catch each other at the bus stop. You know, wait for different buses.
Yeah.
But we would have a little chat and,
I used
and a
to
laugh,
chat.
wouldn't we?
Yeah.
We used to have fun every Thursday.
Oh
and
my
we'd always look
God.
out for one another.
Oh my
Very fun.
God, I forgot
That
that.
was sort of throughout year 11, I think it would have been.
But yeah, that's the story of how we met. And I think if you ask Daniel, he'll say that I chatted him up first. I don't think I did, but he likes to think that I did.
She was in a long queue.
I didn't. I didn't try him out, but that's the story of how we met. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.
Thank you.
I hope it was entertaining. And thank you, Dan, for agreeing to be my co for this video.
No problem at all.
The Haula and Co. Haula and Co. Co and Haula.
I'm only a co. Right.
Yeah, so that's our how we met tag. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. Bye. See you next
Bye.
time.